is a perfect tea time indulgence. All you need to do is just lightly toast a heaped cup of walnuts and get to creating it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon for a simple indulgence that is perfect for a tea time snack. Lightly toasted at 150 degrees centigrade for about 30 minutes, these 200 grams of walnuts just need to be crumbled with your hand to give it that lovely bite right in the center of the cake. While the walnuts cool down, into my stand mixer goes in about 250 grams of yellow salted butter, softened so that it blends perfectly well together, and about 470 grams or 2 cups of granulated sugar. Put that in and just allow this to cream up and emulsify for a good 4 to 5 minutes. You want this to cream till the sugar melts, but you also want to, goddammit, aid it. So in goes an egg at a time, just to aid in the entire process. Altogether 3 eggs, so in goes the second one. Five minutes with a good vigorous shaking and blending everything together. In goes 250 grams of some lovely sour cream. Slow paddle movements now on 1 or 2, but even if it curdles, it is perfectly okay. Just eyeball in about 1.5 teaspoons of natural vanilla extract. With the wet ingredients well emulsified, it's now time to emulsify the dry ingredients. So 2 1/3 cup of flour, refined flour, or about 375 grams. Into that you add about 1 teaspoon of salt and about 1/2 teaspoon of soda. That is the regular good old-fashioned beautiful baking soda. Just add that in and allow it to mix perfectly well before you add it into the cake mix. Gently dump it in 2 or 3 batches. You want it to emulsify really well together. Slow and steady. With the cake base ready, it's now time to create that perfect cinnamon walnut swirl. So out here I've got my toasted walnuts, really cooled down and lovely color coming through. Into that goes about 4 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. And lastly, all this requires is some cinnamon powder magic. So nearly about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, and I love cinnamon, so I'm going overboard. Slightly heaped so it just flavors the entire cake. Mix it all up well together. And I'm going to show you a fun way to create this cake next. An elegant cake mix done, the cinnamon swirl ready, and my bundt mold greased and lined with refined flour so that nothing sticks together. I'm going to divide the cake batter into 3 parts, but put it in gently and just slide it and level it within. Flatten it out as best as you can, and now comes to adding this gorgeous cinnamony walnut and brown sugar streusel right within. This simple style takes the cake to a whole new level with perfect indulgence right within. Next batch going on top. This is a trick that I use where I fill it to about 2/3 of the ring and then just slide the remaining batter in. It gives it a perfect leveling and a fun cake gets created. Some more of the swirl scattering within. Follow the same principle back again. Just level it a bit. I love cakes like this which are planned accidents waiting to happen. And also always, since I always go all out, the last bit of scattering right on top. This bakes slow, slow and steady. So at 150 degrees centigrade for about an hour. Though I said an hour, all you need to do is check the cake till a skewer comes out clean, or else leave it in for another 15 minutes. Demold this in about 15 minutes so that the brown sugar doesn't stick to the base. And you have a decadent creation, perfect for tea, ready. All I'm looking forward to now is a warm slice of this cake with some vanilla ice, and enjoy it with a cool tall glass of some iced tea. Perfect to usher the heat that this godforsaken summer brings in. I hope you enjoyed creating this one with me. A cross between a tea and a coffee cake, a happy accident that happens right in the bundt mold. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button. Stay safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to leave a note below.